I'm going to walk you through our trailer and subfloor on the Scandinavian Tiny House. The first thing you'll see is that we're using an Iron Eagle trailer. This is a 28-foot pad series. We do customize it for the way that we build. Now the subfloor is built into the trailer. Those are 2x6 beams. Each section has a bolt that goes through it. So it goes through the trailer, the foam insulation, and through the wood, and then it's spray foamed. And the spray foam seals the bolt so it can't collect condensation because we really don't want moisture building up in the insulated spaces. We're using R23 Rockwool combined with the foam board, which is R2. You get an R25 minimum R value of insulation for the floor. Now you'll see these isolation mats that are taped to the trailer. This is where the subfloor sits over the trailer. Now we don't want the wood to touch the metal. We want to keep a gap and a nice solid separation. So this is there to keep the subfloor elevated. I'll do a close-up of it in just a second. There's a galvanized metal pan that goes across the entire bottom of the trailer. So your insulated areas are going to stay clean. But we'll see here there's these little holes. There's 2 in each insulated bay that allows for the moisture to breathe in the insulated cavities because those are technically outside spaces. The subfloor and everything above it will be inside when the house is done. So we are using 3/4 inch OSB for our subfloor. It is tongue and groove, which is just great, makes a nice tight fit. Here you'll see a close-up of how the isolation mat keeps that subfloor off of the trailer, and that way the metal can't heat or cool the floor. Now with this size of OSB, we only need 24 in center for the beams underneath the floor, but we're doing 16 inches apart because that makes the floor feel a little bit more stable, which is just a nicer feeling inside your tiny house. So the trailer does come with 4 corner stabilizing jacks. Now those are just for stabilizing. They're not for lifting the trailer. They don't have a weight rating. So if you want to lift the trailer, I highly recommend using bottle jacks or something stronger that's designed to lift that kind of weight. Well, there is the box for the trailer brakes. And on the bump out here, we're going to take a look at the steel. We have 4x2 inch box steel for the frame. And then the flange that sticks out where the walls go on is an L-shaped steel that a solid weld across the whole thing. And that's what's going to hold the walls up. Last bit of insulation is a little silly, but that's what happens when you have a weird size place. You got to fit the insulation in. You just cut it up and get it to fit the best you can and throw the pieces in. As long as it's filled up, it's going to have the same R value. And there it is. Mike's done a great job on this floor project. This is how we make sure that the subfloor and the trailer work together as the perfect foundation for a tiny house on wheels.